Then there's the athletes who train to win. They train every day, every session, so that they win on match night. There are just those very few players who train to dominate. They train so hard that winning is inevitable.
I don't know what it is, bro, but pissing people off and like me knowing like they're mad and being like respectful, it just makes me like enjoy it so much more.
No, yeah,
hey, bro, why are you so mad?
Legitimately, it's like, why are you getting mad? Why are you getting sour? Like, bro, it's just, it's okay.
Growing up, that did bring me a lot of problems, though.
Likewise, that's why motherfuckers don't like me either. Like, cause I won't fucking like. I don't wish no one like a downfall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, if you do good, like I'll fucking admit it.
Bro, even like, I learned this pretty young. I think I was like 15. But like my brother's always been like really like sound mind. He's always like, bro, he's always been like really wise for no fucking reason.
Yeah, right.
And like he like growing up, bro, I had anger issues like motherfucker. Like they know, bro. Like you could tell. Like I used to like break like light bulbs and shit like in my room.
Like, fuck this shit.
Man, you used to throw all the fucking Wii remotes too.
Oh yeah, Wii, bro, Xbox control. It don't matter if I have it in my hands. I'm mad.
No, I'd be fucking. He would be like, oh fuck, and be okay.
I'd be fuck okay until I started doing game battles.
Oh shit.
I did game battles for a little bit, and I'd get pissed off, and then like me and my buddies almost went like pro in Modern Warfare 2.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude, we were fucking good. Like we were doing game battles, and we were getting like game battles accounts to like 100 wins and shit with no losses. And then if we took one loss, we'd reset a fucking whole team. We'd start a whole new team, and then restart our game battles account.
Oh, swear. So you wanted that shit like perfect.
Yeah, they wanted it perfect. I didn't care too much about it. I was like, if we'd come back. I was like having fun playing, but then we took it really serious. And then I took Madden really serious, and I tried doing the same thing for Madden, and I got 99 wins and no losses. And bro, on my fucking 100th like one, I fucking lose. I turn like Dylan's in the room with me. I fucking have this old Guitar Hero controller.
Oh,
I go grab it. I go walk outside, and I'm just like,
Not the controller.
I'm just in Eric's room, like watching out the window, just laughing my fucking ass off. I like never seen him rage this hard before, like ever, bro. And he's just fucking just going to town on this fucking guitar, dude. It's so fucking close.
I've been there.
Right?
I went to town on that.
You were there, but with Skylanders or some shit, bro.
Hey, can you blame me, bro? Nah, Skylanders. I don't think I ever broke a controller on Skylanders. I think
You probably threw one though.
You broke my fucking drum set.
You did, motherfucker, bro.
I don't even think I did that shit on purpose.
Piece of shit.
I don't even think I honestly, bro, I probably did break it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But if I did break it, like, I don't remember how the fuck I broke it.
You on the one of the
You just stank at it, bro. You smacked it real hard.
hi-hat,
Yeah.
you fucking turned that motherfucker like 4 6.
Swear, I just fucking said, No, but yeah, I used to be like crazy anger issues. Now, bro, you couldn't get me mad if you tried, bro. It's been too long, bro.
Just holds it in.
He's like Dexter.
Oh, shit.
He gonna get somebody later.
He's thinking about blood type.
Nah, man. I don't know, like, I just feel like I shouldn't be mad. Like, no matter what it is, bro, I just never feel like I should be mad about it.
Yeah.
Like, people could wish the worst on me, and I'd be like, cool, like, I'm still gonna do my best.
Right, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
funny
I'll
because
be
like
fine.
I seen like my coach was really into One Piece, and I didn't get into it until he left. And then he'd always be laughing, and then he'd be like really loving fight trips with me, dude. And then he like, cause I'd get hit, knocked down, and get back up, and then end up winning by submission. He's just like, hell yeah. He's like when he left, he was like, dude, no, I really need you to start reading One Piece, and you can understand like the way that our relationship's been.
Oh, yeah.
And like, dude, he's literally been a Shanks, like literally a Shanks to me, and like, he's literally like that. Like, so I followed that. Like, I already knew, like, cause he'd have people like talk shit on him. They'd try to like fuck him up and shit like that, and he'd go easy, kind of like let him mess around on the mat, let him have their ego trip, and then days that they would really want to go hard, he'd go hard and then beat the fuck out of them. Like, bro, he would like take our faces on the wall, and he goes, imagine if this was a cage fence, and then he just cheese grade you across the fucking wall.
Fuck.
Yeah, but that was his thing, dude. He just fucking
gnarly,
melts
bro.
you, dude.
You know what though? There was this rumor going around that you cut your dreads off because his were way better.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
But his dread, like we look like little mini me's. We got like instead of me and him were brothers.
Yeah.
It'd be like, are y'all two brothers?
All the time.
All the time.
Nah, man.
But yeah, dude, I was like his mini me. I also didn't cut my hair like when I started jujitsu.
Yeah.
When I started jujitsu, I just let it grow out and just grew long. And then I saw that he was gonna get dreads. His wife said that he was gonna do dreads, and like she's a hairdresser.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck, I'll just let my hair grow out, and I'll do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I smoke as much. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Hey, might as well. But at this point, I got the title for it. Might as well just get the hairdo.
So we laughed about it, and then like, dude, once when I had like dreads and shit, it was insane. Like doing all the fights and stuff with him, and then being like the little mini version.
Yeah. The Luffy to the Shanks. Brother?
Yeah.
The Luffy to the Shanks. Yeah. Oh, so cute. Man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, me and his story is crazy. It's fun. It's fun though. Like, dude, having him in that back room, like he was so excited because he was like, "I'm gonna wrap your hands and we'll do the old wrap." And I was like, "Nah, dude, I've been wrapping my hands without you, dude. Like I wrap my own hands." And like he's like, "It's been like that for like the last 7 fights." And he was like, "Fuck, what am I here to do? I'll put on the belly pad. I'll be ready to hold mitts." And I was like, "Well, Dylan knows all the calls." And I was like, "You're just here to be you, fool, and just watch from the best seat." And he was like, fuck yeah. And then he started going and fucking with everybody, bro.
Just talking shit, and they're like just hyping everyone up.
Yeah, because
like,
even he's pretty much coached almost everybody. Like he coached, the only person he hasn't coached is Baylor. Baylor's the only person that's like through and through like been at Guto, then Lone Star, and then Impact. Like Spencer even got his brown belt from my coach.
Really?
Yes. He left his gym and then ended up getting his brown belt through my coach because my coach still believed in him and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, sour attitudes end up having stuff like that. But everybody ends up leaving for some reason. They don't have a disagreement. I loved Austin because he was real. He'll be real as fuck with you, dude. Like, and then like if you can take it one way or you can take it the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always took everything with a grain of salt. Like my dad's like fucking old school, so like he talk like before I go out to fights, he's like, "Don't be a pussy, don't be a bitch."
Hey, but man, no, get in there.
Hey, don't be a pussy, don't be a bitch. He's like, go get his ass.
But honestly, bro, I could never hate your coach, bro. I talked to him for a little bit, like backstage, like this last fight. Bro, he's the coolest guy, bro.
Fucking coolest dude, bro. Like, there's no, like, if you hate him, bro, like, you just hate life. You're
just a pussy.
This motherfucker's loving life as much as he is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He always has a good time, bro. You could tell he's that guy, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude. They had, like, such, like, just the energy, like, because he could tell that, like, when I would get too serious and I'd be trying to overthink stuff, and then he'd just pop off with something.
Oh, yeah.
Make you laugh, and then make you, like, go, like, back in. And that's, like, what I really loved about him.
Yeah, like, he could read you.
Yeah.
Even
He
when
just
you
knew
were
what to
walking
say,
out,
when to say it.
when you were walking out, you're all serious, and he's dapping everybody up in the crowd.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
He's like, I got you, don't worry.
Bro, I love to see it, bro. Like, honestly, there's a lot of, like, sour relationships when it comes to, like, the fighting stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, I just love whenever I meet somebody and they're just, like, the coolest guy. You know, they're like, the funnest people to hang around with. And honestly, like, I'm seeing it more and more. Like, it's definitely improvement. I love to see it.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Like, that's what I want to pass on to, like, hopefully all the other kids and stuff like that I teach. Is like, man, don't be mad. Don't be sour. Like, have a good attitude. Attitude's everything. If you have a good attitude, like, there's nothing but, like, progression and better stuff that's going to come out of it. But if you don't have a good attitude, like, it's like playing a video game with a bad attitude. You're just going to keep fucking getting pissed and you're going to throw that shit down and be like, I hate this shit.
Make you fucking old
Rage quit.
Oh, man. I remember those days, bro, like yesterday.
I remember him. He used to we used to play Black Ops 2, and every time he'd be getting assists or he'd be getting fucked up, he used to throw the controller and just stare at the wall for like 10 minutes.
just contemplating.
I
It's like, fuck this.
Everybody's still
blood
like him.
test.
The greatest wingman. The greatest wingman.
The greatest
right?
wingman.
Bro got like 70 assists, bro.
Yeah, he's getting score streaks with assists, bro.
Right, yeah.
Hell
Hey,
no.
at least you're
Bro.
getting that down, you know.
Warzone? I play Warzone with them all the time. And oh man.
I can't even play Call of Duty anymore because of how serious we took Modern Warfare 2.
Really?
Like, yeah, dude,
Bro.
like, I can't even play Call of Duty anymore. Like, I'll play like maybe
You'd
1 or
piss
2
me
rounds.
off.
Then I'll be like, okay, now I'm
Yeah, I'm
good.
done.
Good with this shit. Don't
I
need to do
swear.
this.
I think something that helped me out a lot though, with like just like not throwing controllers and shit, was always getting my ass beat by him or my older brother. And I was like, you know what? At this point, I'm gonna lose. Might as well enjoy it. You know,
Just have fun.
Right,
just
yeah,
have fun.
just have fun
Fun
with
and
it.
motion.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. At some point, I was like, you know what? They just want me to get mad.
They're trying to piss me off.
But honestly, it's like I'd get mad and I'd try to throw hands with them, and they're just like, hey, like, hey, stop. Just, you know, like, because they were always like bigger, and I was always like the littlest one. So they'd just sit on me. Hey, bro, I'm not getting off you till you relax. At that point, I was like, you know what, bro, you're right. I don't know what I'm doing.
Shit, my brother's like, my older brother is 7.5 years older than me.
Really?
Yeah, so like it would be funny. I'd be getting my ass beat by him, and then like when we got into high school, I was like a freshman, and like juniors would be trying to pick on me. I'd be like, my
Yeah.
brother's fucking 7 years older than me. You better fucking bring it. And then they would be like, they'd look at me like, oh fuck, like what?
Oh, he's serious.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I'm serious, dude. I'm down to scrap. I was like, I get bullied by this dude since I was little. I was like, I don't care.
But you can say whatever you want. What he says is 10 times worse. I promise you that.
Dude, we used to sit in the car next to each other, dude, and he would just elbow me in the thighs and stuff like that. So I would tell my brother, like, after fights and shit, I'd be like, that fool didn't kick as hard as you elbowed my thighs. And he'd be like, bro, don't tell me that. Like, after, like, I started fighting, he's like, don't tell me that shit, bro. That don't make me feel better.
I don't even know. There's this one time we were like sitting in the car, and I was sitting in the driver's seat, and he was sitting in the passenger seat. And I got off the car to go to sit in the front because my mom had just got off. And he put a pen just in the seat, and I sat on that hole. Like never before. Bro, I got out the car, I was on the floor, so I was like, oh. Never. I'm not forgiving him for that one. He knows. He's out there somewhere. Bro, just always having, because my older brother, he's like 6 years older than me too.
Yeah.
So hey, I've been there.
Yeah, my brother would come out of nowhere, dude, and just Dragon Ball Z punch me in the stomach and just be like, ooh, and pick me up. And I'd be like, oh.
What the fuck did I do?
Yeah. He'd be like, I just want to see if that shit would work.
And it'll always work. Oh man.
You're funny as shit.
Best memories. Like low key at the time, I was like heated as fuck.
Oh yeah.
But now looking back at it, I was like, you know what? I would never change it, bro.
And it'd be so funny. Like me and my older brother would just be scrapping. This motherfucker would get airsoft guns and just fucking get even. Like we'd be scrapping it out. Like me and my older brother would be scrapping it out, like just trying to wrestle and like kind of fight back and forth. This
Yeah.
motherfucker come locked and loaded. Pop, 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 pop. He'd go run into the bathroom, lock himself in there, and start reloading those guns, and just be like, "Open the doors."
You open that door, you know what's coming at you. Oh,
Bro,
man.
but that's only because, like, there'll be times, like, I remember when I was a kid, like, 10, 11, 12, like, out of nowhere, both of them would just barge into the room and start fucking with me, one from one side, one from the other, just, like, coming through, just...
Oh, yeah. You'd just be sitting, just relaxing.
Yeah.
Just on the iPad or something, just doing I'm reading a book, playing some games.
Right. He's only
Bro.
guilty by association, because if he wasn't fucking with me, like, Angel was gonna fuck both of us up.
So he was gonna be beating the shit out of both of us.
Yeah,
and I
so
was like,
might as
fuck.
well.
Hey, but teamwork makes the dream work. No, I know him and my older brother used to do the same shit all the time, man. I love it though, cause I know we even had like anytime, cause it was like him, me, him. He'd come over all the time. Not all the time, but he would come over, and then my other cousin. But if we ever had beef, you know how like the oldest one always the leader. He'd put us and just be like, hey, fight it out. And we fight it
Me and my
out.
brother were really good at fighting it out, but man, he got my ass a couple times. I remember we only had one set of fucking. You remember the sock and boppers?
Oh yeah, the fat.
Yeah. He halfway aired his up where it looked like it was aired up. And he had mine all the way aired up, and he let me hit him a couple times, and then he fucking punched me, and it just like, I felt his fist go through that fucking thing because it was deflated. Dude, I was just laid the fuck out. Like, I was like, what the fuck? That was not fair.
You ever got hit with the Wii remotes?
Oh, yeah.
They were playing baseball, and I came out of nowhere, he hit the fuck out of me, and I just fell on the floor, like, they just picked me up.
Hey, bro.
I blacked out for a little bit.
Even now, bro, I can never say I'm stronger than my older brother. Even now, he got dad strength now. You know what I mean?
It was funny, like, in high school, I started wrestling, and then, like, my brother got kind of locked up on some old charges, And I was like, dude, when he gets out, I'm gonna have some shit for him, dude. Because like, but when he got locked up, he was about 160, and we go visit this motherfucker, and I'm like, holy shit, you're big. And he's like, yeah, they say I'm like 175 right now, and that's like halfway before he gets out.
Yeah.
Then when we go pick him up to get out, dude, I'm like, no, that can't be him. That can't be him. And he's like walking out, bro. Fucking huge ass traps. Fucking just huge as fuck.
Fucking
like
yoked to the
190.
gill.
Bro, like double your height and weight, bro.
190. Like I'm taller.
Yeah.
I'm the tallest out of them, which
Really?
is all sick. But
Got the height.
these motherfuckers, like, they lift a little bit and they just instantly get wide.
Like a mo.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
and I'm
man.
like, fuck, I had to work for everything, dude. Like, like I've been fucking trying to get these little string beans fucking big forever. And these motherfuckers do a little bit of lifting. Their chest gets big. Their shoulders get big.
But that's how I am with legs, bro. I can't build my legs for shit. I went to the gym and lifted for 2 years, and my legs look the fucking same.
Bro, my legs didn't get big until this camp where I did so many kicks.
Oh yeah.
That's what I need to do.
Yeah, doing nothing but kicks and like kicking on the bag. Like, and I looked at the fight photo of like all of us together, and I was like, dude, my legs actually look a lot better. And then if you look at the photo that like a couple like just a month or two back, right, or like was not even.
Not even a full month. It's
It was
funny.
like 3 weeks that I went over and saw Mateo Gonzalez at Victory where he trains. I went and trained with him, and you see us all standing together, and I'm in tie shorts, and my legs just look like little noodles. And then like the fight picture, I actually look like I have a little bit of leg muscle, and I was like, oh shit, bro, I did that all in 2 weeks.
You said
Like
that's
that-
on me.
I said, that's what's up. I was like, you just gotta kick the bag, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like I remember before I even did anything, I was like, punching isn't gonna be like a problem. Like anybody can punch.
Yeah.
Bro, but you sit there for 2 minutes, it's just punching. Bro, your shoulders start hurting.
No, yeah,
bro.
dude.
It's like, damn,
you
like,
don't
you
know
just
how hard like actually training martial arts is until they like do 30 seconds, or if they
Yeah.
try to fight someone for 30 seconds, and then they're like,
out of breath. This
Bro,
shit.
that first day at the gym when they're teaching you all the little techniques and everything,
right, yeah.
that shit humbles the fuck out
Oh
of you.
yeah.
Oh, like a
Because you're
motherfucker.
like, I
It's
thought I
like
could
my
fight.
favorite thing to see from people,
Yeah.
like, because like me and him have cardio for days. So
Yeah.
seeing people like just blow their wad like in the first like 30 seconds and then just be squeezing like
That was
it's
me,
funny
bro. I'm
as
guilty of that shit.
bro.
Don't worry, that's
Bro,
human
so-
nature.
That's
at the end
human
of the
nature.
day.
That's
Yeah.
everybody.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Honestly, I got blessed a little bit. Now I'm fucked up, but back in my day, I was always blessed with I was always like a little big, just the broad shoulders, just a little something always. Like for me to build muscle, it's easy. Like to gain weight, but I just gotta keep doing it. The moment I stop, it's all fat now,
Yeah.
That's all
No,
I am,
that's the
bro.
thing about working out, dude. You just got to keep up with it.
It's all the discipline.
Yeah, discipline, straight up. The better you eat too, the easier it is, like
Hell yeah.
to keep up.
Bro, you like do protein shakes?
Yeah.
Bro, protein shakes saved my life. I think I did like almost like a school year of just working out, like Monday through Thursday, like for sure. Like sometimes Friday I'd miss out, but most of the time I'd be there. And I went from like 180 to like 235 in just that like a few months. And I was just like big as hell. I remember like my everything went to confidence, everything. I was that guy for that school year. It's my senior year too. So I was like, fuck it. I got mean as fuck.
Man.
And now, bro, I mean, I still got a little song, I'm never gonna be like small, but I still feel like, ooh, bro, back in the day, I used to like big ass arms, bro, massive shoulders. I wish I could go back to that, and I will later.
Oh yeah.
That's how my dad was, dude. Like
You
my
wanna
dad,
talk shit?
my dad growing up, man, like he was like always lifting weights and shit, and like he's a diesel mechanic. And then, like I told you guys earlier, he had a shop at the Western Business Park, and him and another buddy would run another side business of like doing like transmissions. So then I'd watch them pull out 3 or 4 cars within a night, and like these fools were just doing like floor pressing. Like they'd unscrew the fucking transmission, and then they would just floor press that motherfucker down, and then the other one would just drag them out from like the little rolly bed.
They'll just put it down.
Yeah, and then the other one would deadlift from the other side as the other one floor presses it up, and then they'd put it on the jack and then to the table.
That's
Bro, that's crazy. I know, like I could tell, bro. Like genuinely, you might be like skinny, but you got power, bro. I could tell.
I appreciate it.
I could tell. Like, I know this one dude. He's been a mechanic with his dad for like forever. He's in the Navy now. Like, shout out Logan. That's my boy. But one time I pulled up to his house, you know, just like after school shit. Let me kick it with my boy. And he's just picking up an engine and just moving that hoe by himself. I was like, what the fuck? Where'd you get the strength from? Like, he's skinny. But, bro, I was like, no fucking way you're that strong.
Yeah.
Like an engine? Like, that shit's heavy.
That shit's crazy.
Bro, I mean, he like, cut his hands up and shit, like, picking it up. Because it was, like, heavy as fuck.
No, yeah, dude.
But I don't know how fuck he did it. Like, genuinely. Like, till this day, I couldn't do that shit.
God bless.
Yeah, dude, that mechanic strength's something
Bro,
else, man.
Mechanic strength, bro?
Yeah.
It's no joke.
No joke.
Or, bro, trucker strength. Truckers be strong as hell for no reason, bro.
Hey, that's because they own the stuff, though. They all tweaked out.
I don't know,
You gotta
man.
stay awake somehow.
You're right, wired to you.
I think it to a lot of like that, and then like I said, I worked with my brothers. My older brother's like friends, like doing landscaping.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers would drop me off at a fucking house, dude, with a wheelbarrow, cooler with like a couple Gatorades and waters, and then a bed full of like peat rock. And they're like, we gotta go do estimates. We'll be back. And then they'd be like, go fill all these rocks up in there, and then we'll be back. And then you just rake it out and make it smooth.
Yeah.
Bro, I'd be stuck in these fucking neighborhoods, and we lived over there by like 15 Robbie Road over there by sundown.
Oh, yeah.
So there'd be no way that I could go walk back.
Nah,
Even if I wanted to go home, you know what I mean? I couldn't go walk back home. I was like, I bet I could, but
It'd take you a whole day
yeah,
down
take
here.
my whole day fucking the whole fucking
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So I was like, fuck, I might as well just shovel this fucking rock.
Bro.
Or like they wouldn't buy post hole diggers, and I was the post hole digger. Like I
Oh,
would be
yeah,
like,
the little clench one?
yes,
from
bro.
Sticker?
Yeah.
Bro, I did that for my grandpa. Bro, my shoulders were aching.
Oh, bro, yeah.
I was sitting there like, damn. Like,
So I think a lot of like that, like my strength to a lot of like doing a lot of like blue collar work like that. Like,
oh, yeah. It gives you a certain edge.
oh yeah, dude. Like if you ain't ever like messed around with a shovel and shit, like you can totally tell.
Yeah.
You can tell like when people will be like, dude, you got wiry strength, and I just kind of laugh. I'm like, nah, bro, I've been fucking messing with a shovel since I was young. Like,
Yeah, I've been lifting shit since then.
yeah.
No, man, I know for sure, like, I always painted, so you don't really gotta lift shit too crazy. But then I started working with, like, my uncle, and he did concrete work.
Oof.
Bro, first day, I was just sledgehammer all day, just breaking the concrete to get that out, to
Right.
replace it. Bro, I had my hands were cut right here,
Bro.
and I was bleeding. My shoulders were, bro. I got home.
when you
that
gotta
cold
pack
shower,
it in
bro.
with the jitterbug, you're like when you gotta do that.
Oh yeah, you just gotta stand there, bro.
My fucking we have a guy that we call our uncle, but he like lives next to my dad. He's like been a biker friend of my dad's forever. Like they
Oh,
go
yeah.
and kick it. They're next door neighbors. Bro, this fool made it look so easy, just like
smooth as
just smooth
butter,
doing
bro.
it. And he's like in his like late
unfair.
50s or early 60s at the time, and like, bro, I try to go do it, and I'm like
Fuck.
losing my fucking shoes and like can't do it. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, Uncle Walter, you a bad motherfucker. I was like, you
Bro,
made that
for
shit
sure.
look smooth.
Bro, our grandpa, bro, you know how like how they be doing train tracks nowadays, where they have all this like all these like cars and stuff that like move everything for them.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like all the like it's all just mechanical work at this point. Back in the day, my grandpa, I think he's like 60 something now, right? But he used to do that like back in the day. And I know when my dad first started like dating my mom, he'd be scared as fuck at my grandpa because he was just big as hell, just from lifting all these heavy ass little like piles of wood, like taking it out, putting it in, like all the railroad work. It just got him big as hell. And even now, like, bro looks healthy as hell, like surprisingly so. Like I've seen people his age that just look
Bad, bro.
unwell,
Crazy.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
it's
unhealthy,
rough, yeah.
like. But I look at him, bro. I'm like, you got another 100 years on you. My abuelo Felix, bro, a full head, full set of hair and everything. Like, bro looks way younger than he is.
Well, I seen him at the wedding.
I'm saying,
I saw him at his parents' wedding,
yeah.
and I saw him from behind, and I know that was him. And
I'm
he turned around,
saying-
I was like, what the fuck? he doesn't look his age
No,
at all.
bro. To
That's
this,
what's up.
to this day,
That's what I love about me right now. It's like I get asked that if we're twins all the time. I'm like,
yes, I'm there.
said I still look young. Thank God.
I hope
just
so.
look
That you
old.
look
No
white,
kidding.
yeah. Because I got a baby face, but that's it. You know what I mean?
hey, dude, that's all it starts with is a baby face, and then like you just age
Bro.
better. Like my older brother still ages good. Like
Yeah, there's like, bro. I think I only trimmed this now.
Yeah.
But it took me like 4 years to get this. Like just this little
Oh,
pubic
dude,
hair.
I've been
little
doing this all my whole life, bro.
Yeah. Like
been going
legit,
to-
dude. This is like from 30 years of just trying. And then now
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pissed off because now I got like these little patches and shit. And now I gotta like actually keep up with it.
Yeah, you gotta like trim it nice, get
Oh,
the nice
yeah.
little edge on.
Yeah, my
Man.
fiance loves the fucking mustache. She just makes me laugh because I like being clean shaved.
Really?
Yeah. I do. And then she likes the mustache, so she's like, keep the mustache.
You can't tell her no.
Yeah, I
about
can't
that
tell her
part.
no, bro. I can't tell her no.
She'll tap you out right here.
Yeah, she would.
No, I know. If I shaved, I couldn't shave this. Like I could, but if I shave it, I'm gonna just look like 2-3 years old, like younger. I couldn't do it. I like look at myself. I'm like I look weird. I look weird. I can't do it.
You're like, I can't imagine myself without it anymore.
Yeah, no. I mean, I look at pictures of myself like 3 years ago from like parties and shit where it's just like family pictures, and I'm like, who's that, bro? That's not me. Y'all growing up, bro, y'all some wild kids. I can tell.
Yeah, dude.
Like first time meeting y'all.
Bro, like when like my fondest memories like getting like older before he was around was like my dad and my mom and then my brother, they all like sand dragged.
Really?
So they used to race like in like over at the Canadian River, and then we'd go to Laughlin, Nevada.
Yeah.
And like they would go race, and then like they bought me like this little bike, and I'd go out there and just like drill
Drift and
myself.
shit.
Yeah. We even had these little go-karts, and my mom would like be driving it because it hauled ass, and
Oh,
she'd
yeah.
roll me out of the little golf cart or like the go-kart, and like
Yeah.
I'd just get back up and be like, oh,
Let's do it again,
let's do it
let's do it
again. My dad was like, yeah, we can't have you race. You're not racing. He's like, your motherfucking ass is too dumb.
You finna crash?
Yeah, even when we were gonna buy me a first car, bro, I was like trying to get a standard and like try to get up like a fast car, and he's like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, your ass will die.
But that was my first car, fucking standard.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And
dude.
I did a fucking burnout at the light by accident.
Dude,
Cause I didn't
he
do that
gave
shit
me a
right.
Mitsubishi Eclipse that like second gear was burnt out, and he didn't fix it until like way later because he didn't want me racing nobody.
But mine didn't have air conditioner. It didn't have the gauge where it tells you the speed
Oh yeah.
or the gas. So I
No
have to be-
speedometer, no nothing.
no speedometer, nothing.
Oh,
and then
my gas would be mine. My gas one didn't work. The only
Yeah.
thing that worked was the speed one.
but
that
even
was
that, I
it.
would barely press it and it would move all the way. And then the front seat, you know those seats you wear like, or you use in the like the bleachers.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It wasn't even like a real front seat. They had one of those because there was no seat in it.
All the interior was gone out of mine. Like there was like no interior. You could see nothing but metal and frame. And I was like, oh shit,
Bro, how much was that car?
dude, it wasn't much, but like you could fucking fix it up. And like, dude, it would have been a killer car. I was hoping he'd fix it up, but instead
Yeah.
he got like a quick 1200 off of it, and I was like, fuck.
I know my first car was like 5,000.
Yeah.
So it was like light. It was a little I think it was a 2009 Subaru Impreza. The XQR ones
Yeah,
or whatever. You know,
yeah,
the
yeah,
sports ones?
yeah, yeah.
But it was like the wagon ones.
Dude.
So it had like the fat back. But bro, I just fucked around with that hoe too much. Hit dips too hard. And then like at some point the engine oil started coming out of the engine because
Oh,
it had
shit.
a crack. And I sold it for like I think 600. It didn't have a battery. The tire was flat, and I think and it had a crack in the engine. And I was like, hey bro, just quick 600. All you gotta do is really put a battery in there. I lied, bro. I feel bad now, but low-key I don't.
It was his problem then.
Bro, like, what happened to your car? Your first car?
My first car? Oh, okay, so I got this badass Chevrolet truck. And then before, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before I even got, no, not even, dude. It was like 4 months before I got my license. I tried taking it out with my buddy, and like over where we live, there was like this gravel path, bro. And I legitimately tried to like fucking drift it in this like lifted up, like single cab
shit.
truck. And I ran into a telephone pole, and it dropped on us, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, luckily the truck was fucking tough as shit.
Bro.
And then I went to Pampa to my
Chevy.
cousin
That was
Murky's, and then I had to go work on it because he works for a good body shop.
Yeah.
And I had to fix it up by myself, and then I flat blacked it, and then eventually fixed it up. But that was my first car. Like I had to lift it up like little river toy. Fucking wrecked it within the first like 2 weeks of having
Oh
it.
man.
like was fucking crushed, bro. I remember like afterwards,
So
after we drug
crushed.
it back to the house, and it wasn't even like I went far. Like it was 2 miles away from like where we lived, where I fucked it up at, and I was just like inside my bedroom, just like underneath the covers, like
Fuck.
I was like, beat me up, Dad. I don't care. Like
I deserve it.
I deserve it. I was like, I already feel fucking horrible.
Nah,
telling
bro,
you.
my green truck, my first car, I was at Whataburger and I hit the little orange shit when you turn.
On
I scraped the fuck out of it.
45th?
Yeah.
one?
No, the one on Hollywood.
A Hollywood?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I thought you meant the one on 45th and like that Western.
Nah.
I've hit the one on 45th. I've hit the orange thing. Yeah, I did hit the shit out of my dad's truck
Yeah.
on that.
Dude, my homie did. Like, he was all fucked up. And, like, we had just got done smoking. And, like, we had been out drinking and shit. And then we were going to go get Whataburger. And he goes over there and he, like, fucking goes, like, straight into that one on 45th, bro. And me and my other buddy are in the fucking truck just fucking dying, bro. And, like,
It's funny until it's you, bro.
yeah, no, yeah. It dented it good, but like we were able to get a plunger and pull the dent out. And luckily, like I said, my dad shops on Western, by Hillside and Western at the time. So like we didn't have to go that far. We went that far and we got to pop it out real quick. But then it had like a good like fucking big scratch. And then this motherfucker tries to go to AutoZone the next day and get like a little pin marker to go fill it in. And I was like, bro, that ain't gonna fucking work, bro. You gotta repaint that whole fucking door.
Nah, bro, I don't know how my family never saw the scratch on it. Bro, we used to live, I had it parked at the street, and it was right in front of an alley. And one day somebody came out the alley and hit the fuck out of it. And so
That's even worse.
They couldn't even see the. It was worse, but
You know what I mean?
at
That's
least
even
it
worse,
wasn't
'cause
my
you didn't
fault.
do
It
it.
wasn't on me.
Not even
Right?
your
Yeah,
fault.
now it's not on me.
Yeah. But yeah, it is worse because it
I
broke
hate,
the
bro.
shit
It don't
inside
matter
and
what you got.
hit
Somebody's
the
finna hit
fuck
your
out
car
of
at
it.
some point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know. Like you were saying though, your Chevy was like tough.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm saying every Chevy's tough. I'm gonna put this out there, but like no judgment, bro. I was we stayed up late the night before. We had like a 5-hour drive.
Yeah.
So we were going to like on a vacation. And I fell
Dumbass.
asleep driving. Bro, we were 14 minutes away from getting there. And I fell asleep. Going like 70 on the highway.
Fuck.
And I hit the, you know how they have the concrete walls in between the
little, like,
I hit it from like, I was in the middle lane and I went like this. Boom, he was in the car and my other cousin was in the car. And my other cousin was asleep in the back, no seatbelt on. I remember because as soon as I hit it, I woke up and I looked and all I saw was the sky. And then I look at the rearview mirror and I just see my cousin in the back floating and shit. And then it just boom, you just hear the smash. I still have that car, it's outside. And nothing happened to it. The only thing that happened was the plastic rim broke. That's it. Oh, and the tire went flat. Cause when it landed, it said boom.
Boom. Yeah. Bro,
But-
that's scary when you flip a car over, huh?
Oh yeah, bro. Chevys though?
Yeah.
Chevys are strong.
They
I'm
are.
gonna say this. Hey.
So like another story on top of the Chevys, like we were in a Chevy Blazer and we were
Yeah.
at the river and we're with my dad's friend and his dad and it's me and my older brother in the back.
Yeah.
And like we're going and we're like climbing all this shit. Like his son, my dad's friend's son is driving and he's all having a good time. He's drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
And this dude's fucking crazy. Sadly he passed, but like not during this, but like God bless that dude's soul. Jake was a cool dude and man, he's going up these fucking trails and like it's pretty getting narrow and like my brother's like, hey bro, I think we're on some fucking 4-wheeler tracks.
Yeah.
I don't think we should be up here. And he's like nah, I got it. He's like, this is a four wheel drive. And he's like, oh, they're talking some shit, bro, all drunk as fuck. And like we're up at least like 8 feet, bro, at least 8 feet to 12 feet where there's a drop,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
And like this bike barely makes it through and around us and we're like looking and I was like, bro, you need to back up. And my brother's like, yeah, dude, you need to back up. He's like, nah, we can make it. And we go, dude, and we turn all the way over and we drop. Yeah. And like everything goes slow-mo and like my brother like just literally I feel him grab my neck and throw me down into the floorboard. Like as we're flipping, like I give my brother, like my older brother, like so much props, dude. Like we've been in like some oh shit moments. That motherfucker reacts.
Like
Yeah,
this,
bro, like fight or
this.
flight. Yeah, he's fucking there, bro, and like he's there to fucking save the day. Like my older brother Angel is a fucking literally an angel, bro. He's the G.
He's the superhero.
Yeah, he's the superhero, dude. He grabs me, pushes me down there, and then like all I remember is seeing when we're falling, and like this Blazer already had like the root or like the back taken out.
Yeah.
So like where we're at, it's
just a
open.
heavy.
It's open. You know what I mean? There's only a roll bar right above us, and then there's still the cab.
Yeah.
So like he throws us down, and then like he lands on one side, I land on the other, and all I see is like dirt and sand and rocks. I see rocks in one area and I see sand on the other, and I was like, well, fuck. It's good. Life was good, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Hey, we had fun that day.
My head hits, and like I come to, and I'm like, fuck yeah. I see that he comes to, and we both think Grand Theft Auto, bro. Car's upside down. We both crawl out. We fucking take off in like a 40-yard dash, bro. And the other guy and his dad, and like my dad's friend is in there, and his son's in there. They're both like, ugh. And me and my brother done fucking 40-yard dash out there and like hugged each other. We were like, oh shit, they're still in there, dude. It ain't blowing up. We literally thought some Grand Theft Auto shit was gonna happen. Like car was upside down, just gonna.
You just see the little flame.
Yeah, the flames gonna come up, and we all dragged them out, and then we were like, fuck, what do we do? What do we do? And then we had to go get everybody. Then that motherfucker Jake, he chopped the fucking it kicked out the windshield and then chopped off the sides and just left the fucking bent ass roll bar. Still was driving that motherfucker around the river, still getting drunk. His fucking dad broke his collarbone, and then we had to they had to take him back to the hospital. But he's like, it sucks, pops. Drinking the fucking bottle.
He didn't even feel
I'll worry
it
about it later.
at that point. What are you gonna say, my bad, bro?
No, when I was little, we fought a motorcycle, me and my dad.
Oh,
So he didn't even know how to drive it, but his dad's friend had one and he let them borrow it. So they brought it to our house, like, look, I got a motorcycle. He was giving us a ride and shit. And he was like, he told my dad, you want to take it for a lap around the street? He was like, fuck it. And in the morning, I was going to go to Shamrock with him. And we are going to go to the pool and shit. So before, we were like, let's take it for a spin, you know? And I went behind my dad, or I was holding on to my dad. And he didn't know how to drive it, but he was probably just go down the street and come back. And I was like, no, fuck that, go around the street, go around the whole block. So, you know where Hillside is in Washington?
Yeah.
You know, by that Pakistan, how there's that little street?
Yeah.
And there's like the little, it's not like a sidewalk, but it's like the main street and the little piece of pavement and then the other street.
Yeah.
So we're getting out the neighborhood. And thank God my dad waited for no cars to be going at all either way. And he lost control. He went straight into that shit, and then we fucking like slid on the pavement on our side. And then my dad, I seen him put his arm back, and I guess like I would have fallen worse, but I had scratches everywhere right here. And then my dad had a fat ass hole in here. You could see inside. So when we went to the hospital, they would move it, and you could see the bone. And he was like, I don't feel it. I feel the scratches right here more. I'm like, that's bullshit, bro. Try to act tough.
Dude, yeah.
Bro.
Like falling off of a bike is crazy. My older brother's falling off a crotch rocket, dude. And like on like the highway, and was wearing like, luckily he had a helmet on, but he had like a thin ass Hurley t-shirt, some shorts, and just some DC shoes. And bro, this mug went home like because he didn't want to because he wrecked it on his own. It's just like a gravel patch, and then he hit and just skid. And then he just jumped on his buddy's bike and then went back home. This fool put a rag in his mouth and just washed himself, was in the shower and just. Dude's crazy tough, bro. I cannot be like my older brother. People tell me that I'm fucking dumb tough, but I was like, nah. I've seen my brother go through some fucking shit that I was like,
I could never.
Yeah, I was like, no, you know what I mean? I was like, I better not be no bitch right now. I was like, I've seen that motherfucker do some shit. Takes the cake.
It takes, bro. Older brothers. Hey, shout out to all the older brothers, bro. They have some strength in them that I could never. I know. Was it John that we had a little ass motorcycle? You know, like the mini one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it him that just busted ass in the alley? You remember we were at my grandma's house and we were just going down the alley, and he just like busted ass. And got up and started laughing. Bro. He started laughing his ass
My older brother would be trying to learn, he'd have crotch rockets and he'd be trying to do stoppies out in front of the Western Business Park. Yeah. This motherfucker would go, and then just roll the fuck over. And my dad's like, you fucking idiot.
Walk it off.
Hey, you're great, bro. You're doing good.
Yeah, bro, you're good.
My dad would just be like, what are you, retarded? And they'll be like, damn it.
Onion was the one that fucking fell his ass off that snow bike.
No, but I think it was just that was whenever we were all out there, the whole family. I'm talking about whenever it was just us out there. I think you were in Canadian at the time, brother. Yeah, but I know my brother, he got flipped over one time because he was downtown. Because I don't know. Do you know how old he was whenever that drunk driver hit him? And he got flipped over? He was like 18, 19. And he was driving home because he would work at Chick-fil-A. So he would stay late and then go to his girlfriend's house. And his girlfriend was living with her sister and stuff. So he would go there and then get home at like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. So he was driving downtown at like 4 in the morning.
Oh, I remember that.
And somebody had hit his car like not that long before, like a month before. So he was in my grandma's car and he was driving it. And I forgot what street it was, but it's a street, it goes straight. And you can have, it's like, it's not a one-way, but the street going across like this is a one-way. So he looked this way, it was green, he started going. A drunk driver was going the wrong way and ran the red light.
Oh,
so he hit him like full speed, boom, flipped the car over, and the truck got slammed into like a pole, and it was just like crushed into itself. And all I remember is like hearing my dad leave at like 4 in the morning. So I got up, I was like, what's going on? I was just waiting for him to get home. He got home, my brother had like glass all over his arms because you know, he's safe, he had a seatbelt on, but he had to cut it because he was upside down. So he cut it and just landed, pow, all the glass was all on his arms. He got home and he was like, yeah, it was just tough. I was like, bro, react, bro, tell me something.
That's how my dad was too.
Yeah.
One time in the morning, so my mom, my dad were at the same place, and for some reason, for whatever fucking reason, my mom didn't go with him this morning. So she went a little bit before he did. And you know, on the loop off of Washington, so there was an old man getting out, and it had just snowed, so it was icy.
Fuck.
And so my dad got on this lane, and the old man went anyway and just hit the fuck out of him where my mom would have been. And then he slid on the ice, and then he flipped a few times. So mind you, I'm going to school, but I didn't know. They gotta wait before I do. So I get up and I'm getting ready, and I'm like I hear music, like why the fuck is he not at work, you know? And there's no car outside. And I was like, what happened? He was like, oh, I crashed, I flipped, and they had to pull me out and everything, but I'm good. And then he showed me the pictures, and the truck is totaled.
Bro.
Like, the roof is like all the way down. Like, there was like a little bit of space for him to get out. He said he was in there kicking the windshield off.
My brother was took off
crazy.
on like his dirt bike, and he was gone forever. And we're at the Western Business Park, and my dad's all pissed off because he's like waiting for him to get back so we can go home and go eat.
Yeah.
And we're waiting for him to get back, and this motherfucker is like not back. So then we go back to like, do you know, like in the behind the Western Business Park, kind of like where Fox Ridge is across the street?
Yeah.
There's like that like kind of off road area where you can go.
It's like
That's why I used to live on Fox Ridge.
Yeah. So like he'd go over there in the dirt bike and go all crazy and like just go tear it up. Well, we go drive over to like where the edge meets at the Western Business Park where it leads into there. And we see him like pushing the bike back, and he's like, I see him limping. My dad's just pissed off. My dad's like, get your fucking ass over here. He's like, he's like, what, you run out of gas or something? And like, my brother broke his fucking leg. Like, and my dad doesn't believe him. My brother's like, I broke my leg, and he's like, shut the fuck up and just load the bike. And then he's like, I can't. He's like, I literally can't. And my dad just throws the fucking bike in the back of the truck, and then like, he's like, get in the fucking car. We get in the car, and we get home, and we live in this little single wide trailer and like off of Robbie Road. And Angel like crawls his way into the house, and he sits down like right where my mom can see, like right by the stove, and then he just starts rolling up his pant, and you see his fucking bones sticking out of his leg.
Shit.
And my mom just starts fucking freaking out, and my dad's like, oh, fuck your fucking leg actually is fucking broke. And my dad's been chewing his ass out the whole entire time. The whole ride home, like the 2 miles, 3 miles we had to fucking go. My dad's just over there chewing his ass out like, you fucking actor and shit, you just fucking ran out of gas and shit like that. And then his legs all sticking out, it's all fucking bleeding and shit. And they were like, we had to go take him to the doctor.
6, and I'm just like,
yeah, and he's like, he's all handling it like a champion. He's like, no, I broke my leg.
My
He's like,
ear's
no,
gone.
he's just like crying or anything, you know what I mean? He just handles that shit like a beast. So like, that's why I always laugh, like when, like,
If I had a good,
like
I'd say
I
my
get
leg
hit
was
or
broken.
something. Like I'm like, ah, nah, dude. Like this dude's like gritted out some way tougher shit. It's like I gotta be as tough as him.
Yeah.
Have you ever broken any bones?
I've only broken my toe like before I fought Mateus Camillo in like 2022.
Yeah.
I was training with a partner and like I hit his elbow with one of my push kicks.
Yeah.
And I knew it was broken. Like I'm pretty sure I knew it. But I had him and my fiance pulling on it and shit.
He had me like pull out this fucking
like,
toe.
I had got to like
feel
grapple
so
this
good.
guy at a tournament and I knew I could make him tired.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can make this fool tired and like I can win this fight. I know I can. And like it was a good opportunity and it was like kind of a last minute replacement. So I was like, no, we can make this work.
Yeah.
Dude, first round, this dude cuts me up right here. I'm getting beat the fuck up. I'm not throwing it either. I'm trying not to throw it.
Yeah.
And then I sit down in the corner, like, because right now it has it as a first round finish, like on Tapology, but it was in the second round.
Yeah.
Because I got fucked up the first round.
No, yeah.
I'll admit that. Like, no matter what, I got fucked up the first round. He started to fade a little bit. And then I was like, no, I can do this. I just got to go, like, reckless abandon, and I'm going to throw it. And I throw it. And I'm just like kicking, and then eventually it wears on him, and I'm like able to get him and clinch and knee him, and then I end up submitting him. And I get like Fury Submission of the Year that year for it and everything. But like afterwards, I go to the doctor. And do you guys know Dr. Yui?
Yeah.
Funny motherfucker, bro. Like I go over there and I'm like, Yui, like how bad is it? And it's like a clean split in half. Like it looks like my toe got like samurai cut, like the bone just
Like
got
just slit.
yeah,
Like right through.
slit
God
like
damn.
halfway, and I was like, oh fuck, I had them pulling on it and shit. Like, oh yeah, that feels better. That feels better. Like if it was dislocated or
Oh,
something,
yeah.
like nah, that shit was like fucked up
Bro,
bad.
I get
And
that though.
I'm over here trying to talk to Dr. Yui about what do I do about my foot and stuff. He's like, oh, you get hit real hard and you kept going. How tough are you? He's like, you're
he's
really
funny.
tough, Aric. And I'm like,
yeah.
Yui, what the fuck do I do about my toe? And he goes, how old are you? And I was like, at the time, I'm like fucking 25 or 26. And he's like, oh, you buddy tape, put wrestling shoe on, you keep practicing, you're okay. And just like, that's it.
Yeah,
Fuck
bro.
you just done some shit to me the whole entire time.
Instead of helping?
He was like, you can't do nothing about a toe. And I was like, damn.
Oh yeah, man.
But yeah, that
Bro.
one was rough. Like that's the only bone I've luckily broke. Only thing that I know of. Like
No, yeah.
I have a
there's
rib
been-
I have a rib that sticks out right here.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's like just cartilage or stuff. I like got it X-rayed at a chiropractor, and he tells me it's just built up cartilage from like maybe a break.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, the only way to fix that is to break it again.
And hell no, I'm not doing
Yeah, I was like, I'm not just gonna be eating kicks right there. Be like, come on, break it.
Nah, man, I get it though. The only finger, the only thing I ever broke was this pinky. Like you could tell it's way fatter than the other one and everything.
No, yeah.
But
God damn.
yeah, I thought I dislocated it because I looked down at it and it was like back here. So I was like, oh, it's just another dislocation. Popped it back
Sick.
in and I kept hitting the fucking at
Yeah.
work because it was in the morning at work, and I just worked the rest of the day, and I just put electrical tape on it like this. But I kept hitting it on like the stair because you'd have to go up and down the stairs
Stairs?
with like hoses and all these other like equipment. And I kept hitting that hole on the stairs because they would have like you know how like they have the little thing that's holding up the rail. I would hit it on that because I couldn't pull my finger close, so I'd just be like ding, ding, ding. But yeah, it turns out it was broken. This whole time I thought I dislocated it. I was just like, I'm fine. But
Bro, both of us did that with our ACLs.
hey, but
Yeah, both of us did that with our ACLs. Like, I didn't know it was almost like about to snap and shit. And then like I fought this guy named Josh Walker, and like every time I kicked him on the inside of the leg, dude, he'd do like this little shuffle, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting it. So I was like, I'm gonna load up into this one. And I drill into it, dude, and like I hear this loud snap, like, and I think it's just me kicking him, and I think it was a loud smack, and I see him start to do his shuffle, and as I'm putting my foot back to the ground, my leg just drop steps, and like, dude, that's just a scary feeling, and the way it feels, like I like try to grit through it, but like that was a hard one to grit through, like, and plus like the guy knew I was good on the ground, so every time I would drop or collapse, he'd just run back to the middle and just be like, back up, and I was like, ah. Then I got eye poked like in the second round, and I collapsed again. And the ref's like, "Hey, no, your knee's messed up. The doctor knows you." And the doctor even told me, he's like, "Hey, your knee's messed up. He's not gonna go down the ground with you. So like, if you drop again, I'm gonna call it." And like, I start to shell up as like after the eye poke. He also like poked like my eyelid underneath it. So.
oh, is that what you're talking about? Whenever that's just like went
Yeah,
Went
went
back.
underneath my eye, and then like the doctor goes 14 years, and I've never seen this, and he like pulls it out,
Ooh.
and then like he's like, but yeah, your knee's fucked up, so if you collapse again, I'm gonna let him call it. And I was like, fuck. And then like I get on the wall and I'm like blocking, and then he hits me and it like collapses, and I finally get to like reach for an ankle, and the ref just runs in between us, and I was like, fuck, bro, you should have called another one other than that one. I was like, but like I got to see that dude celebrate over me, and that one sucked. And I really didn't want no one to celebrate like back over me.
Yeah.
But then like going through the ACL surgery, and then like coming back from that one, and then doing that fight against RJ, that one sucked because then I wasn't like locked in because of having all the other guys fight.
Yeah.
So like I'm really happy about this one that I got to be locked in. Poor Dylan, like we didn't know his was broke. I mean, or like his was almost torn, and like he would just collapse at times.
Yeah.
And I'd be
Just
like,
walk it off, bro.
yeah, bro, like, that's like I would feel like a dick, bro, because I would be.
Funny, you would do that. You'd be like, bro, you're not fucked up, bro. Just get back up, do it again and shit. Like, fucking, it happened as like a blue belt. I had one of my teammates. He just put me in a knee bar and it popped, and I was like, oh fuck, like swelled up. I thought I was okay for a little bit. I was like, okay, I'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's not too bad. Fucking do a jiu-jitsu tournament. Fucking it would give out. I would have to kick my fucking leg back into place just to get it to like feel right and shit.
Hell no.
And like between like blue belt and purple belt, I'm just like trying to run through these tournaments. I did like 2 MMA fights.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, dude. Like,
His
why
2 losses, he had a
Yeah.
fucking torn ACL.
I was like, why the fuck
and
can
he
I
went
do
to
this
decision
shit?
on
Yeah.
both of them, so he's a fucking dog, bro.
Yeah,
like I'm
nah.
like, hell yeah.
I took one on 2 days
Take
notice.
five.
I
Took
went-
one on
yeah.
2 days notice.
Don't do that
ate
shit.
a flying knee.
Don't do that shit.
Yeah. Was looking at the guy like Nate Diaz was like, come on. Dude was like, no.
Yeah.
The guy called us like Tony Ferguson brothers because he was like, I was happy to fight your teammate, but he's like, now that I gotta fight one of the Tony Ferguson brothers, I ain't fucking. He's like, I respect y'all a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's like, but I ain't gonna try to go down to the ground with you. I'm gonna let you know now. I was like, fuck.
I was like,
Bro,
fuck
I,
yeah.
I see the
even in-
groundwork you had, bro. It's genuinely like.
And then your last fight too, like when you went to the ground, I thought you were gonna try to finish him, and you went straight for the submission.
Yeah.
And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh shit.
Well, I went straight for the sub, like at first, because like his neck was like perfect right there.
Yeah.
But then like the way we were angled on the cage, like he did really good at like flexing his traps,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like leaning down. So then I was like, oh, okay, if you want to lay down, then I'll just keep spraying, dog. I was like, I'll just start laying it down.
Yeah.
And then it like that's what they worked a lot at Syndicate on Mondays and Fridays was wall work, and then like pushing them against that and like keeping them pinned right there where they can't get up.
Yeah.
So like that was super sick to get to show a little bit of everything. Like I got to show like the Muay Thai, like all the kicks, and like really like how much that aggressed, and then my distance management. Cause like I noticed on like the first kick he threw after I kicked, he always wanted to kick me back.
Oh.
And then I was noticing that he was loading up on it really heavy. So I was like, because I saw him fall down that first time, and I was like, I can get him to fall again. I was like, I just got to push him a little bit closer to the cage, kick him,
Yeah.
and then he'll want to kick me back, and then I'll just scoot out. And then I'll watch him like Charlie Brown himself. So then like it worked out even better than I thought. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. So then I sprawled out on his neck, and then I was like, I could finish this guillotine. I was like, but then I could also work the Syndicate stuff. I was like, let's just beat him out.
Hey, might as well, bro.
Yeah.
You're right here.
Yeah, and like it's a lot easier to submit someone after you punch them.
All right.
Yeah, like everybody's like willing to go out, and then you like could like burn out your arms, and then you're like kind of playing an uphill battle from there. So then it was like, man, let me just beat him up a little bit and soften him up, and then if he's still going, I'll
Yeah.
choke him out. But didn't have to, so it
Didn't
worked
have
out
to.
good.
I know all the fights that I was like excited to see, they all finished like this.
Yeah.
And honestly, I love to see it. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong.
Hell yeah.
It was just
How are you feeling
it
going
was
into
a
this fight?
spectacular performance.
Going into the fight, dude, I was locked in, bro. Like I knew like who I was training with, how I was training, and then like the level that I needed to be at. And like it didn't matter, like I told y'all, like who was gonna take the fight. Like as long as they found me someone to square up with, I was gonna do what I was gonna do. But it fight went out way better than I thought, because like Cody's a really durable guy. Me and Dylan like watched a bunch of film on him and stuff, and we were like, it's gonna probably be a round 2 or round 3 finish. Like if we're gonna finish him, like I really thought that. But then like seeing how locked in I was, and like how like focused on just getting the kill, like I didn't care how I got it, just like my mind was on getting it.
Yeah.
Which was like the biggest difference from the last fight. Last fight, like I did look like I was in there, but like I wasn't about getting the kill. Like it was more like man, this sucks. Like, I'm getting hit. He's getting hit. Like, I didn't care that I got hit in this fight. Like, even in the back, me and Dylan were in there, and I just let him swing on me, and I was, like, eating the punches and, like, covering up with it.
Yeah,
and
no,
I was
this
like,
fool's, like, smiling back at me like he's about to clean me with, like, an elbow shot. Like, luckily, he's not throwing back. That's the scary thing. He's just, like, shielding and, like, blocking it and smiling, and I was like, oh, dude, this dude's fucking ready for anything,
that's how I
bro.
felt
Even
like
your
on my
fucking
last
picture,
two-
you're all fucking looking at the camera.
That's how I felt my last 2 Fury fights that I won back to back. Like, it didn't matter. Like, on my last win before this one is a TKO, and like this dude hit me with an overhand, and I like smiled and looked at him like, oh, that's all you got? I was like, sick. I was like, I got this one. I was like, we're gonna win. So like, it felt good to have that feeling again and have that confidence and like really be like me out there again. Because the last couple, like I've literally just been trying to set up this gym and been thinking about too much before the fight. Like if I lose, no one's gonna want to still be like training under me and some bullshit. Like, but like if they're really about you and really with you, like I've had such a like loyal fans and like friends and like really friends. I don't even call them fans. Like they're my homies, friends, and teammates. Because like when you take 5 in a row like losses, you really know who's with you. Yeah, you really know who's there behind you. And like when you win, of course everybody wants to come up to you and like hang out with you. And like I'll take it with a grain of salt and say thank you, bro. But then the real ones, like I'm over there hugging them and I'm like, hey man, we fucking did it this time. Like thank y'all so much for always being down or always being there. Like the ones that hit you up during your losses and the ones that are there during your losses, those are your true homies. Those are your true friends that will always be there. Like, if it's real like easy to get lost in the sauce when you're on a like victory streaks and winning. Because like as an amateur, I was 6-0, all submission finishes, and then I went 3-0 as a pro. Yeah. So I won 9 in a row before taking my first loss. And then I took my first loss to a guy named Yadir DeVal, and it was by decision. And I still had a lot of good homies because it was by decision. Yeah. And then like I won the next 2, and then I went on this big spill. And then people were starting to tell me like the people that aren't really down with you, like when you start taking like 3 in a row, they're like, man, maybe you should quit. Maybe you should give up. You know what I mean? And you're like, motherfucker, you don't know what I was going through at all. Like. Or anything like that. Like I still got a lot of fight in me, and it makes me laugh because like the last 2 losses, a lot of people like with the surgery and then like coming back off of the surgery and not winning, they were like, nah man, maybe you're done. Like you're literally done. And I was like, fuck you, bro. You don't know how I am in the gym or like how I am there. Like I'm not done, bro. Like I'm gonna go till the wheels fall off. So
hey, might as well, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey, and you love it too. You can tell you enjoy it. So it's not something you would give up like just like that. You know?
Not me, dude. Like that's the thing though. Like I really enjoy being in there, having fun. But it's like when you're locked in and determined and know what you can do, and then you're able to bring that out, man, it's such a good feeling. Like that's all I was happy about. I was just happy to go hug this guy at the end of the fight. I was like,
I bet, bro. I bet at the end of the fight you just felt like.
Relieved.
Energized, bro.
Nah, just relieved.
Relieved?
Relieved. Yeah, relieved as fuck. Like, I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it in that fashion, and then it's always fun. Also, because, like, everybody's like, you just need to take them to the ground and submit them. Yeah. You know what I mean? And getting a TKO, it's like, all right, what do I need to do? But then everyone still has something to say, even no matter how you win, bro. I had some people being like, oh, it would have been cool if you finished the guillotine. Or like, why didn't you let him back up so you could knock him out? And you're like, oh, fuck, bro. Nothing's good enough for y'all.
How about you get in there?
I didn't tell motherfuckers that. I was like, you get your ass in there, bro, and tell me how you feel.
Should meet me at Shredder's. Meet me at the gym.
You ever hit him hard and just be like, ooh, he's about to hit me?
Oh, bro. No, really, more often than not, he'll sauce on me, be fucking around, and then he'll hit something good. Then little brother comes out, and then, fucking motherfucker, I'm gonna get you back. Yeah. Then I end up hurting myself.
Oh, no.
Every now and again, I'll do some
he'll
good
hurt
shit.
himself, or every now and again, he's got the nastiest leg kicks, bro. Like,
bro, I believe it.
He's got some of the nastiest leg kicks. There's not too many people in the fucking gym that make me shoot. I shoot the if he's starting to wail on the legs,
Yeah.
he was in this stint of watching nothing but Justin Gagey highlights, and
shit.
he has one highlight video that's like 24 minutes, dude. And dude, I'd see this motherfucker watching it all the fucking time, and then next thing I know, dude, he's just chopping my legs, and I'll just shoot on a takedown and just take him down. I was like, fuck playing these games with him, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like standing up with him because if he really gets in the mode, and then he starts chopping the legs.
It'll get to you.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, fuck, this hurts, bro. And it feels like my buddy John King and also one of the other guys that helped me. John's fucking huge. John would just come up to us before practice would start, dude, and he'd just start hitting you in the body and then chopping your legs. No shin guards, no pads. Just lightly, and then you're like, fuck, John. You're like, fuck, bro. Chill out, dog.
Relax, you're double my weight, bro.
But then I was happy because me and him get, was it Ryan Hall seminar? Or was it the Jeff Glover seminar?
Well, I mean,
which one were we coming back from? We were coming back from a seminar that we went to go.
No, it was Glover's.
It was Glover's
because we couldn't stay. Cause
Yeah.
Orion, we got to stay for both days.
Yeah,
so it was Glover's.
We were coming back from the Jeff Glover seminar in Midland, and John's fighting for glory, and we're like, fuck, dude, my phone's on 8%. His car charger doesn't work, the little cigarette.
Yeah, the little cigarette lighter didn't
so
work.
it doesn't work. And I was like, fuck, dude, I hope it's there. And we're getting to watch the walkouts. And by the end of the walkouts, I'm on 3%. And then John goes out there. John smokes the dude in 8 fucking seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Gets the fastest glory knockout in history. And then, he does this combo, and it's supposed to, he ends up getting him with just a 3-2 or a 2-3.
Yeah, it was a 2-3.
And he's supposed to go 2-3 and then leg chop and then another 2 punches.
Yeah.
And I was like, thank God you've never hit me like that. Because I would have went down the same way that motherfucker went down.
You hit me with that much power, bro. I'm done
bro.
for.
No, yeah, bro.
I'll see you.
I
I'll
feel
see
good
you for
about
sure.
myself. So at Legends, there's this kid named Chubbs, and he hits like a fucking grown man. And one time he hit me with a check hook, and he gave me a concussion. As soon as he hit me, the lights went out, bro. My body felt cold.
Oh, fuck.
And then I finished the round, and he fought a couple months later, and he hit somebody with that same combo, and the dude got all wobbly, and they should have stopped the fight right there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was like, bro, I ate that punch, bro. And I feel good about myself.
You guys know Diego Ruiz and PC Ruiz? Yeah, fucking Diego, when they first started, Coach Jose put me in the ring with him. And me and Diego are going, I'm kind of landing a couple little things, and then Diego hits me with this right, bro, and or it might have been a left. I'm pretty sure. No, it was a right, and I kind of ducked right into it, dude. My orbital was sore for 3-4 weeks,
Whoa.
dude. And I told Jose too, right when I got out, I was like, when he learns how to box, because this was when he first started, I was like, I don't want to go with him. Then he did an MMA fight for me and stuff, and I still spar with him all the time, here and there. But I was
That's always fun.
I was like, damn, Diego, you almost killed me one day. You didn't even know anything either. I was like, scary. I can't wait to watch Dylan fight on that card June 14th. You got Diego, you got Precy. That June 14th card is going to be a banger. I got 2 other guys, or maybe 3, that are going to fight for it.
Bro,
that's going to be a fun one.
Yeah,
I swear,
super
it's the
sick.
people. My bad. Were you? It's
No, it'll be
No, it'll
EFC
be,
for this one.
It'll be EFC. It'll be the Elite Fight Promotions.
Yeah,
It'll be
yeah,
like,
with Jose.
yeah.
Shit, that's bad.
That hometown promotion.
I'll
Hopefully
tune
we can
in,
build
bro.
that
I'll
up.
tune in.
Yeah.
I'll have to at this point, bro.
No, I'll talk to him and see. Hopefully, get you guys over there where you guys can record a little bit.
That'd be
I would
fucking
love
sick,
that,
dude.
bro.
No, yeah, and hook y'all up for sure. It'd be
Film
dope.
your little promo.
Yeah,
Nah,
for
sure.
sure.
Oh,
Badass.
but I'm saying I swear it's the people that you least expect to like the people that don't know much, or sometimes you it's gonna be easy little match. I swear they hit you with the meanest out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Nadia.
No,
Bro, the first time I sparred was with a girl. You know Nadia?
Yeah.
But she hit the fuck out of me. I was like, fuck, bro. First I was like, man, I'm finna spar a girl for my first time. Like, it's kind of embarrassing. And she hit the fuck out of me. And I was like, bro, she hits everybody.
oh
She
yeah.
fights like a fucking man.
Yeah, dude.
No,
She
she's
hits
scrappy,
like-
dude.
she's
She's
so
scrappy.
bad
Yeah,
after.
she's a scrapper for sure,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Nadia's like a good striker.
Hell
Bro.
yeah. And Izzy too.
Yeah.
Bro, that day I got that concussion, I guess I did good because Izzy was like, hell yeah, bro, you want to go another one? And I was like, bro, I can barely see you, bro. I can't see shit.
My head's ringing, bro.
Yeah. I fucking
You're like
threw
trying to
up
poker
after.
face it. You're like, yeah.
Like, I sat down and he, you know how we were saying Izzy just gets passionate, so he'll talk about the chop for an hour. So after I got out, he just started giving everybody a speech an hour, and I was just sitting there trying to pay attention, but I couldn't pick anything up. And then after we were done, I was like, fuck, I feel like shit. So we were the last ones in there, and I fucking threw up.
No,
I was like, yeah, I have a concussion. Doctor, he was like, you get hit, what happened? It was funny as fuck.
Bro, I think the only time I ever got a concussion was when I was playing football. I was in middle school, like 8th grade, 7th grade. I think I was in 8th grade because I was in like the gold team, you know, like the good team. But there was this dude, the quarterback. You know how they have these drills where like you lay on your back and somebody has the ball and they have to run to the end zone and it's like just like 10 yards. And like they get up and they run and you gotta tackle him. So I was tackling him and he's like, I'm like 5'8", you know.
Oh, the Oklahoma drill?
Yeah, the Oklahoma drill.
And,
Yeah, I'm 5'8". Dude's like 6'1", you know, like just massive for no reason. He stayed that height and weight throughout like middle school all the way through high school. Like I think he's still that height and weight. Like he's still big. But I was like, you know what? I'm doing good. I'm gonna hit him hard as shit. So I got up, boom, hit him right in his thigh, like perfect grab and everything. But as soon as I hit him, my whole left side of my body just went numb. No. And I like he fell on top of me and I got him down, so he didn't make it. But I got up and I was like, damn, I don't think I can make it, coach. It was a scrimmage too.
That shit's embarrassing as fuck. That shit happened to me too. We got up and I used to be a basketball player and I didn't want to play football. Only reason I played was so I didn't have to run track. So we fucking did the Oklahoma drill and there was this dude that fucking loved football. And he was about my height. Bro, I get up and I'm trying to like take his ankles, drink him out, and he goes straight. Like he speared me like Edge. And my foot, bro, that shit was so embarrassing, bro. Cause like one of my pants were ripped, so one of the pads that goes right here, it would just fall out. So I just had it hanging from right here. And bro, he hit me and my feet went in the ground or in the air, and the pad just falls out. I was like, fuck, bro.
Nah, bro. The most embarrassing thing, bro. I was doing, like, I swear, there's some mutants out there. I don't know how they're this big. But this dude, like, transfer schools or whatever. And he's, like, massive. And we get on the drill where you stand in front of each other like this. And the dude just got to go, like, hit you with the side.
Yeah.
And you just got to make sure he don't, like, get past you. You got to push him back.
Right.
He goes, poof, hits me in my helmet. As soon as the coach, like, the whistle blows, poof, hits me in my helmet. I'm on the fucking ground. I'm like, fuck. I just look stupid as hell in front of everybody. Bro, that shit hurt my feelings for, like, a week. I could not, bro.
Nah, I got
Why'd you have to do me like that,
I
dog?
was like, bro, we're cool.
I got his ass back though, cause he played basketball, and we were doing a scrimmage. And in the middle of the scrimmage, I start going 5, 4, and he shoots the ball from half court. And then he was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing?" I got my get back on them.
You had to, bro.
I had to, bro. Making my feet go in the air and shit in front of everybody.
Those were the worst, bro. Having the shitty ass little pads.
Yeah, bro.
I think I had one that was just missing like a whole leg, like right side or left side, bro. It was bad. Our school did not get money for shit, bro. Low key.
Our school got money and then like it would suck, dude, because like I had to be like this dude's backup, and they were talking shit because I was like in morning lifts. The seniors were talking shit to him. They're like, "Look at your backup doing more weight than you," and
shit,
and like I'm lifting more weights because I go to wrestling with my buddies, and like I have to wrestle like all these other good guys that are in like Randall Wrestling. They're all state like places and stuff. My buddy had won state from 4th grade all the way up to our freshman year.
Damn, so he was good.
No, he's fucking good, dude. And, like his mom would turn off San Andreas on us and shit like that. And she'd be making us get like collar ties, duck unders, and like clearing snaps and arm drags. And then like he had a bench press in his fucking room, like all his medals and shit, and that's it. Yeah. And like so. Like I'm lifting with him because the wrestling season's fucking rough, bro. And this is like my sophomore year. The seniors are talking shit to that guy, and this guy slaps me, dude. Like he goes, "Talk shit, get hit," and I was like on incline with dumbbells. And then like he slaps me, and I like try to get after him. My buddy like holds me in, and then we have to go through a whole day of like friends talking shit back and forth. And like he had a baseball game, so like they said that he was gonna meet me up at Greenways and we were gonna fight. And I was like, this motherfucker has a baseball game. And at lunch it said that because of thunderstorms it got canceled. So then all the wrestlers came up to me and they're like, "Hey bro, if you lose to a baseball kid, we're gonna fuck you up." Like that, like bro, like I wasn't even scared of the other kid, bro.
You were scared of getting your ass?
Yeah, I was scared of the wrestlers, bro. I was like, the guy that was ahead of me was Michael Roberts, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, you lose to a baseball kid, we're getting you." He's like, "If you think practice is hard now, like,
just wait."
Just wait, yeah. So we go out there and we both throw like overhands, and like half the school's there, dude. Like, Dude has like some dude that has like 312s in his car that drops him off and throw it up is just playing. Yeah, bro. I'm like, oh fuck, this is gnarly, dude. I was like, this is insane. I had listened to Just Wait and Bleed by Slipknot like right before I got out of the car, so it was like pretty fucking epic, dude. Like I'm walking out. And like we both like go up and throw overhands on each other, and I like look up and I'm like, oh, if that's all he's got, I'm good. My older brother's fucked me up. And I was like, yeah. So we scrap a little bit and I put him in a head and arm and I throw him over and I start like squeezing him and like choking him a little and then just fucking beating on him. And then like it was so funny, like the seniors didn't give him a ride back. He had to find a different ride back and shit like that, bro. It was funny as shit. And then I go back to wrestling and then the wrestling coach, he was like, good job. I heard you did a head and arm throw. And then he didn't he's like, but in football you're gonna have to be punished, so just deal with it. He's like, in wrestling you're not punished, but in football he's like, in football you're gonna have to do what they make y'all do. So like me and him, the funny part is like we were both like, football was our last period too, and we were on the same like team like for doing like the extra like activity, so we had to like basically look at each other the whole entire time, which I kind of liked because like now in like fighting that's pretty much how it is. Like at the face-offs, at the press conference, like you're pretty much side by side with the guy the whole entire time. You know what I mean? Right there. There's only been a couple times where I've hated it. Like there was one guy that was like kind of staked me out after my second AMI fight. And then like I had just got my knee popped before that fight, and like in a jiu-jitsu tournament, and then I armbarred this kid, and like they gave me a belt and shit, and I was like, oh, this is cool, but like I have my bag and it's like down on the ground, and we were fighting in a bar. And like, yeah, it was pretty funny. It was like a little nightclub, dude, and like we were fighting there, and like I put my bag down and I'm sitting on my bag and I'm just like, my fucking knee hurts, and like Dylan's like, you literally threw nothing but that knee. And like it was funny as shit. And then this other guy had like seen me from over there and he'd asked to fight me next. And then like once I figured out I was fighting him, I was like, dude, that fool was literally sitting like right there behind us
the whole time. And then like this is when I started hating face-off pictures, and I'll always like do face-offs in like my shorts or have a pair of shorts or pants, because like I like did it in my underwear, and then this dude like gets down low and like he's taller than me, so he like gets down on a knee and like looks up at me, and I'm like, bro, like I try to like look down at him and try to look hard, and then when the photos come out, I was like, bro, this looks like a gay porn, bro. Like, yeah, bro, like this is like looks gay as fuck.
Aric like sees these pictures and he's like, bro, I ain't posting none of this shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I was like, I gotta fuck this dude up, bro. I was like, this is terrible, dude. I was like,
you just couldn't let it slide.
Oh, nah, dude. I ended up getting them in a triangle like in the first round, and I just cut them open. Like I just start fucking hitting like crazy. Then the second round, I get him in a triangle, and like I seal it up pretty good to like where he has to tap with his feet. It's fucking sick, yeah.
Fuck, bro, I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Tap with your feet?
Yeah, dude, because I
like, he controlled both his arms.
I controlled both his arms, and I was like, no, I'm gonna put someone to sleep. That's always been my goal in jiu-jitsu, like in like MMA fights. It's like, if I get a choke, I want to put him to sleep.
They got to.
But like most people have tapped before then, or like I haven't got to break anything on anyone. Usually they tap pretty quick, which is pretty nice. Because then you don't have to go that like little extra bit.
That little extra mile.
Yeah. I remember before like my fourth AMI fight, like I got in trouble by the promoter because like me and my coach had been talking shit to like one of the guys. Yeah. And we were like, he's like, you really think you can ride a bull? I was like, shit, dude, we ride humans all the time, bro. I was like, what the fuck is the difference? No diddy. Yeah, no diddy, no homo. But
what happens at the freak-offs stays at the freak-offs.
This fool walks in and he goes, you boys ready to saddle up?
Yeah.
Bro takes us out there and we're like, literally, like I lasted at least 2.5 seconds on top of a bull and he fucking bunked me off. I never ran so fast. But we posted the videos and the promoter was like, she was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Nah, man.
Y'all seen that Mexican OT video?
Yeah.
Bro, with the bull.
Bro,
that's
crazy,
clean as fuck.
Bro, he just took some of those hits too. I don't know how. Bro managed it.
Hell yeah.
Bro's a badass. I'm not gonna lie. That was insane, dude.
Bro, it takes some balls to do that, bro.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't let a bull just hit me. I fucking
Or that
die.
one where he lays down and the dude stands on top of him, or some shit like that, and they
then,
jump, and the bull goes right through him.
Nah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
bro.
doing that shit.
All the bull had to do was this, and he's done for, bro.
Yeah.
Or if the bull
People
didn't
laugh
jump,
like-
just step on him.
Yeah, like
Fucked.
half fuck ton away too.
People be laughing because like the ones that really know me before fights, I'd be watching a lot of like bull riding and stuff like that. Those fools are the toughest. Like JB Mooney's like my fucking hero, bro.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker's a bad dude. Like JB Mooney has to be like one of my heroes, and he's like a true cowboy. Like he's
Bro.
not just a bull rider, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that fool's a true cowboy.
Bro, cowboys are some of the toughest.
Toughest,
The only thing I
Yeah,
fucking
bro,
hate about that is the
genuinely.
smell, bro.
Huh?
The only thing I hate about that is the smell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I can't get past that shit.
Yeah, the cattle smell is
Yeah.
unreal.
I
Honestly
hate that
though,
shit.
like I don't know. I'm kind of used to it a little bit
Yeah.
because I forgot where we were at, but we would always hang out at like this one spot, and all it was like was just manure, bro. That's all it smelled like the whole time. I don't even remember why. All I remember, bro, was the smell and like how it looked. That's it. But I remember like sitting there and just like talking shit, just shooting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just smelled like manure the whole time. So I'm kind of used to it a little
Nah,
bit.
even
I can handle
you.
it. But sometimes that shit just hit too hard.
Oh yeah,
you
dude.
know?
Sometimes
Bro,
you gotta
like,
be like, oh.
a couple of days ago, and or even here all the fucking time, it smells
Yeah.
like shit.
Yeah,
like the
sometimes
manure,
Hereford
bro.
rolls right through,
Yeah.
bro. Like, you're like
the wind
damn,
takes
bro.
Hereford right to
Bro,
us.
When we moved here, we were like, what the fuck? Like, this
Oh
shit.
yeah, bro. You see, sometimes you'll see like the trucks that are taking all the cows.
No.
Sometimes you just see poop
really-
just come
shit
out.
just
Bro,
fucking falling out.
Shit.
you're like,
Bro,
what the
down here,
fuck?
right here, when I used to go to WT,
Yeah.
and one of them flipped.
Oh,
There was shit everywhere in cattle.
Oh no, bro.
All
You
over
seen
the
the cleaning
street.
videos for those?
The what?
Where they be cleaning the trucks.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like water pressuring the shit out of the truck, bro. It's
and that's
nasty,
literally
bro.
a shitty job.
Oh shit. Bro, I'm low-key tired, bro.
114.
Man, it's been 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah, but yeah. Bro, I wanted to ask you, how do you even come up with the logo?
Oh well, dude. Like when we were gonna move, like from like when the other owners of the other place, like when they said that they were gonna make my coach already have a pay cut and that they weren't gonna pay us more
Yeah.
to run the gym, like it was really shitty. So we were looking up other places, and I had like other parents tell me they're like, wherever you guys go, we'll go. And then even like the other black belts at the
Yeah.
gym were like, we have careers, y'all don't have careers, and you guys do all the classes. Like wherever you go, we go.
Yeah, so you just had that backup.
So I had the backup, and then I was like, well, fuck, let's go ahead and think about starting this. And we couldn't find places. I couldn't find a place that was like by Canyon, because most of the kids I teach are in Canyon.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to leave them. And I didn't want to make them like drive like a far away. And Amarillo's already got a bunch of gyms, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like the in-between spot or like the better spot would be like around here. And like this place was just kind of growing, and then I saw that this place is called the Spare Feet. And I was like, hey, Dylan, what if we call it Shredders because we're in the Spare Feet building, you know, Foot Ninjas? Like, I was like, I think that'd be pretty dope. And he was like, and plus we shred on the mat.
Oh.
I was
Hey,
like,
but I like that.
yeah, I was like, yeah. I was like, so it's like how it's our jujitsu, you know, like not only is it like how we do it, but it's also like I always loved the Shredder, dude. Like he's a samurai, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's like the dopest villain you could have.
Hell yeah.
Genuinely, bro.
Like,
He was one of the best villains
dude.
I've had.
Bro.
So I've seen since I was a kid, bro.
Bro, the live action, like remember the Ooze, like the second one? Or like when he goes Super Shredder and you have Vanilla Ice over there, like go ninja, go ninja, go. Like that shit was raw, bro.
or even, have y'all seen Lil Uzi's tattoo? Where it's like
Yeah.
a samurai too?
Yeah.
That's just clean as fuck.
Bro.
And then
I love that shit, bro. I love
too.
it.
the homie at Rocket Brews did that for me.
Hey, bro, he did fantastic,
Dude,
bro.
now he killed that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
he killed it, dude.
Killed that shit. That is probably like one of the illest things that I get to walk into every day, like
And get
and
to
see
see,
it in
yeah.
the gym. Like it's
Bro.
so sick, dude. Like really appreciative of that. And then it's like looks like he's coming out at you, like shit's sick.
He going for the takedown right there.
Yeah, he about to ankle pick you. Yeah.
Oh no.
Then he gonna hit you with the Mortal Kombat uppercut.
Fuck. What's it called? Oh. Bro, actually, what was he? I can't forget. I can't believe I forgot the name. Hollywood dude, glasses.
Johnny Cage.
Yeah, Johnny Cage, bro. He's an asshole, bro. I love it though. I love it. I know. Bro, what was your man when you played Mortal Kombat?
My main was probably like between Liu Kang and then I liked Noob Saibot out of all of them, like that one.
Yeah.
I like the black one. It was cool. Yeah, he's the cool one.
I don't want to hear from you, Chris.
That's all it was this.
Bro, I hate playing Mortal Kombat with you, bro. Honestly, that was my man for a good while. I just knew Cyber.
He's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Bro, he got good moves too. And it's like great movement.
Yeah.
Like you just fucking go like.
I think Raiden was also a high favorite just because of the fucking jump. Yeah.
Superman.
The Superman.
Bro, I forgot. Raider's brother. The one with the hat.
No, Kung Lao.
Kung Lao, that's
bro.
what's saying. I
Bro,
play a lot of Kung Lao.
That Mortal Kombat game where they made Liu
where you
Kang
just
and
throw-
Kung Lao like at the story mode where it's just the two of them.
Yeah.
That shit went hard.
Bro, you know how you could unlock like all the backstories for all of them?
Yeah.
Bro, I remember me and him and my brother, we used to try to just get all of it, bro. Just all of them.
Bro.
And we'd be struggling and just redo it. Redo it. And then we'd make it and you'd be like, oh, bro, the backstory.
I miss how much like extra shit they had in those games, like going to the crypt and then like unlocking all that stuff.
Bro, the challenges too.
Yeah. Test your might. Yeah. Breaking the boards and shit.
Yeah, where you'd have to fucking button mash. Or button mash. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I said mutton bash. The first time. I fucking tongue twisted.
My favorite Mortal Kombat was the only one I owned, which was Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Oh,
shit.
I remember that one, yeah.
Bro, I hated that one.
Dollar General came with the Mortal Kombat movie and the game. So holy shit! I just watched the movie and then I played the game.
So you know what pissed me off? My uncle told me that if you watch the movie or some shit like that, or you play the game, you unlock more characters from the movie. So my dumbass was there playing all fucking. I was a little kid, bro.
Bro,
Fucking asshole.
fucking lifetime building, brother, right there. Did you ever play like any racing games or anything?
Yeah,
like Forza or
like I played.
Need for Speed?
I played Need for Speed. Underground was the shit. Like
Hell
Need for
yeah.
Speed
Hell
Underground
yeah.
was like really big, but we were big into Midnight Club.
Yeah, Midnight Club.
Midnight Club, like that was fun, bro.
That's the best one so far.
Did you
bro.
ever play
I'ma say this.
Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
I fucking love
yeah.
Assassin's Creed, bro. He's the one that got me into it.
Bro,
The second one.
y'all ever
yeah.
play Bully?
Boy, I played a little bit of it, not too much. It was funny as shit though.
Bro, I fucking love that.
So many times.
Yeah, I'll do it again. But nah, bro, I remember I told him, I was like, bro, they need to release the second one already. And he was like, they're not doing that shit. But I was like, fuck, bro, I got so sad. You know, bro, you know how it feels, bro. Because he had it, and I started playing it on his, bro, and it hooked me like this. Like, Rockstar in general, bro, I just love Rockstar games.
San Andreas is still like probably one of my favorite games. That was
Hell yeah, bro, it's always fun.
it's like CJ,
That's what I
get your
say,
bitch ass up.
both Red Dead's to me like some of my favorite games.
You ever get him like fat
Yeah.
as hell, bro?
It's fucking sick.
You know what I get hit with all the time? Arthur.
Oh, bro, dude, it's like
shit.
spoilers if you like the game and shit like that. I remember one time when I was playing Red Dead 2, fucking he's in here chilling with me, bro, and like watching me play. It's when you go and fucking like try to like get that dude's money like and shit, and then the dude coughs on you. Yeah, when he gets TB, bro.
I legit tell his ass, and I've never played the game. Yeah, never played Red Dead's or anything like that. And I'm just sitting in his room watching him play it.
Yeah.
And I see that full cough on him, and I said, "Oh, he's dead." I said, "You dead?" I said, "That motherfucker gave you tuberculosis." And I can't remember what Western me and my dad had just watched, but it was like had tuberculosis in it. And like I legit told my brother, I was like, right when that dude coughed on him, I was like, "Oh, he dead. He got tuberculosis." And then like a month later, this fool walks into my room and he goes, "Fuck you."
Bro, like, honestly, hey, my apologies to you, bro.
That shit was so funny though, cause like once like you like
think Lama
started to
felt
see the decline, I was like, this motherfucker was right.
Then with the doctor.
My cousin just got here.
Right.
I'm excited. We living together right now.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
We're living together until Tuesday. Hey, bro, hopefully we
I want to
do.
kill myself
You know.
every time, bro. I'm like sitting there
Bro.
sad as fuck. It's like 2 in the
You
morning.
play Red Dead like a motherfucker.
Oh, bro.
I watched I watched somebody just play like the ending of it a little bit, and I saw him playing it. Whenever you were playing it, I didn't tell you shit, bro, but I knew he was gonna die, bro. I knew he was gonna die, bro. I watched you play it, bro. You don't remember? I told you, bro, I'm sorry. Like beforehand, I was like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. You don't, bro? I used to like go and just pull up to his house all the time just to just sit there and like watch him play games or just like be on my phone and just talk and shit. Just have a little like.
Nah, dude, I didn't walk into his room and just watch him play games, just hang out.
You know, it's just a little hangout session.
Yeah.
So I walked in and he was like halfway through the story and I was like, fuck.
No, we both were for a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, so
Mantis.
I predicted it too, man.
Nah, bro.
Mantis.
Bro,
Hop on?
Oh.
I need help.
Oh shit,
What?
Cough? I don't know about that, dude.
What's that?
Bro, they're talking about
Some of the
Marvel
motherfuckers
Rivals.
get.
Oh, nah, I don't do that.
Bro, he gave me his old laptop, and then like, I'm pretty decent on his old laptop, but it's also like
That thing's
isn't-
fucking shit, bro.
Yeah,
That thing's
bro,
shit.
He's got a badass PC. We like hooked him up with a PC, and then like another
shit.
like girl that we do private lessons with her and her mom. They gifted him a badass
Fucking
monitor.
badass fucking
Fucking
curved
badass,
monitor,
yeah,
dude.
Like those like curved
Yeah,
ones?
curved shit, yeah,
Oh,
dude,
bro,
it's
like
fucking
legit
legit.
HD 4K quality.
Bro, like we be playing together, and I be doing all right. You know, some games I do good, some games I do all right. I go and fucking play at his house, and like.
And you were wrecking shit.
We're wrecking shit, and I'm like, I can't play on this laptop no more. I was like, fuck this game.
Yeah, dude.
I can't do it because like sometimes I don't even load in until like the match is 4 minutes in. Like they're all fucking like they're all like doing that. I'm like, yeah, I'm still loading in. Like yeah,
like, where's
motherfuckers
my
are all
fucking
talking
Captain
shit to me
America?
'cause, like, my name's Jabroni Slayer. They're like, Jabroni Slayer, start slaying something, and I'm like, fuck.
hey, just let me load in first.
I said, I said, I'm trying to check in, bro. Don't worry.
Like whenever I started playing Warzone with them, I was on my PC. My brother gave me his PC. I gave it back to him later on because he needed it for work. But he gave me his PC because he had moved out, and he was having a daughter. So he was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna be able to play, but like that's all you. So I remember like I'd load in, and then it would just crash out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then I started playing
I
on
crash
the.
every now and again too, and I'd be like, fuck.
Nah,
Especially,
bro,
bro,
speaking of that shit.
it's like when you're doing the best, it's when it
yeah,
crashes, bro.
Nah, bro. When he used to live with me, I still feel bad, bro. He was playing Skyrim.
No, I was playing Destiny, bro.
Destiny.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was grinding that shit. And I used to be like, why the fuck is he playing Destiny? You know, I used to like always give him shit for it.
Right.
And one day I walked by and I just turned it off. just to piss him off.
Dude, our older brother would do that shit.
Yeah,
Our older brother would come in and just turn that shit off on us.
Right, and then he told me, but it took me 3 hours to get back to where I was.
Right.
Oh.
That shit's rough, yeah.
Party, bro, then you gotta do like the whole raid. It takes you like a sweet fucking time.
Bro, and if some of those missions, bro, you have to have a party.
Yeah, for Destiny.
Yeah.
No, yeah, for
Yeah,
for shit
some
like
of them,
that, you
bro.
had to have shit like that.
Low key, I feel the pain, bro, because it crashed on me one time, and I was like halfway through. But I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing his face, like, it just looking at me. I started laughing.
That's how my brother would do. He'd look at us and be like, ah. But my mom would be the funniest, dude. My mom would fucking just disconnect the Ethernet cable, bro.
Yeah, she
no.
would just straight up like
Oh,
rip
bro.
the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, she
Bro,
straight,
one
straight
time-
up rip out the Wi-Fi and be like, go the fuck to bed.
Bro, me and my homie Carlos would grind 2K, like sweaty as fuck. And my dad recessed the Wi-Fi in the middle of it. And we're in like in a ranked game. We made our own team. We had a full party and everything. Everybody was playing positions. We're down here running plays, and my dad just recessed the Wi-Fi. I was like, fuck, bro.
One time, so it was Christmas. We got a brand new Xbox 360, right? Brand new Xbox 360. I think it had Halo and Tomb Raider on it. Some cool ass games. Halo 3. It had just came out, bro. We were hype as shit.
That's
for
my
it.
favorite, bro.
We put it in, bro. Play for like an hour, and I think it was him. We had it on the bed with the TV, and the TV kept fucking trying to fall over. But he was like, "Hey, bro, I need to use the restroom." He got up, just kicked the shit out the Xbox, like on accident. And the disc, it like got all fucked up. We couldn't play fucking Halo 3 no
so
more.
we
Bro, I
got-
was so fucking mad.
We go to my buddy's birthday, dude, and one of my buddies, shout out Austin Castillo, his older brother gets a whole box of copies of Halo 3 before it comes out, like a week before it comes
Swear.
out. Bro, we're over there playing Forge, have no idea what the fuck the little orb is or like doing, and we're playing like Halo 3 like a whole week before this shit comes out, dude, and we're all like,
bro.
It was sick, bro. Like,
You're like, oh shit, bro.
Yeah.
It was innovative at the time.
dude, that was the game, bro. I miss playing those online lobbies.
Yeah, bro. That's nobody on at this point, bro.
Like,
No.
fucking Halo 3 was the shit. Like, the original Gears of War was the shit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that was when I
Fuck
My older
yeah,
brother,
bro.
that
my
was
older
the
brother
shit,
was so
dude.
good at the original
Resident
Gears of
Evil?
War.
Did you ever play Unreal Tournament?
No, yeah, I got
Unreal
Unreal
Tournament.
Tournament. Yeah,
Hell
Unreal
yeah.
Tournament's the shit,
Couch
dude.
co-op. We couch co-op all the Halo games. No, we
All the ones that have
Chief
co-ops,
Collection.
bro. All of them.
All of the ones, like, all the way to 4. We haven't done 5 yet. Or Infinity. And we did those. We did Resident Evil all the way to 6. We haven't finished 6 yet.
Yeah, I think we need 2 more chapters and we're done with 6, but we just haven't really got to it. Cause
2 more chapters with Chris, I think.
no, cause we got done with the first 2 people. It's just the last 2 people. Yeah, cause we got drunk that one time and we finished that one. That we just finished like half of the story and then we got drunk and we were like Resident Evil. And we just stayed up till like 3 in the morning just playing Resident Evil at my house, bro, and it was delightful.
We also did Gears of War 1.
Bro,
So I'd say Gears of War 1's the shit,
you know what was the first one we played where you're like, where you were the old man and I was playing as like a little girl with bricks?
Oh, that's Resident Evil Revelations.
Revelations? Yeah, it's like one of the first ones.
It's after
But-
Resident Evil 2.
But like you're like playing, right? And the old man, like he has like guns and everything, and you're a little girl, you can see through walls and like see like the monsters, and all you got is a brick. But you could level, bro. You could level that brick up crazy. I remember
fucking breaking
I
people.
saved his life sometimes, where I just throw the brick, just, whoof, and it would kill him like this. If I hit him in the head, they would die sometimes. So I like turn the corner, throw it, and then be like, hey, but they're right there, and I'll just start running.
She has a point motion where she goes,
There. Oh, yeah. Whenever you see the monsters through the wall, it's like there.
you see this motherfucker going, there, and he just runs away. Yeah. And then once I like knock a zombie down, he runs up with the brick.
Oh,
just
yeah.
smashes
Bro,
their head in.
she would hit some crazy moves with them. She would hit them. Full body weight into it and everything. Bro, I loved it. We finished that game twice.
Hell yeah.
It was great. Cause I know when you started, it switches between like the storylines of his. I think it was his daughter, right? The old man's daughter and her sister or her friend. Her friend. It was the old man came to the island because that's where his daughter was.
Yeah.
And her friend. So like, you could play as the 2 females for like a little bit, and then it'll switch to the old man and the little girl, and then it just switched back and forth.
Yeah.
And bro, that shit was so fun.
Man.
I love, bro.
I'm gonna replay that shit, bro, but on a hard difficulty.
We finished in the hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
We did. I'm down, bro. It's always a blast, bro.
Hell
I know.
yeah.
Y'all ever do like any like just full storyline co-op games, bro?
I haven't in a long time. When I got into this, dude, like I've literally just like train and sleep, eat and sleep. I've played Rivals for a little bit until I figured out how shitty that laptop was. Now I bought my girl a Steam Deck, and then like the Steam Deck OLED. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, super sick.
Dion has
So
one of those.
she's been letting me play Fallout on it, Fallout 4. I've been having a blast. I just go run around with the baseball bat and just fucking. I just be hacking and slashing.
The melee build,
I
bro.
love Fallout 4 with mods, man.
Oh.
That shit goofy as
Oh,
fuck.
Dude, I want to put mods on it, but then like her Steam Deck crashed already once, and then I was like, oh snap.
Wait, does the Steam Deck itself crash or does the game crash? If it's a game crashing, bro, I swear to God, it's just Fallout is buggy as fuck.
No,
Yeah,
that's just Bethesda, man. That's just all the Bethesda games.
That's why you gotta play Fallout New Vegas, bro.
I was about
Bro,
to say that
Fallout
New
New
Vegas
Vegas,
is like.
bro.
I'll replay that shit every time I hear like
Fallout
anything
3.
old, like Johnny Guitar or something like that. I'm like, I'm back in.
Bro, I have like a dumb amount of hours on that just because I've like fucking modded it like so many times.
Oh, you haven't modded it? Bro?
No, yeah, I've modded it because
Yeah.
Play vanilla.
dude,
Bro.
I used to play it on the
That's how I'm with
360
Skyrim.
and it was
Bro,
so
Skyrim,
fucking
bro,
funny.
I will grind
Dude,
it for
'cause,
days,
like,
bro.
I must have
think
put
I
like
have,
500 hours in that bitch before
I
it
have,
fucking
like,
like cut off.
a good amount of
Like
hours.
the
in
CD
there.
fucking had like
Bro.
rings and shit. I was like,
His
fuck.
Fallout, like literally, or like what is that the one on Steam or no? What is it? No, which one do you have on Steam that says a ridiculous amount of hours?
No, Fallout has I think like 500. Rainbow Six Siege. But I fucked up and I left it open by accident one time, so I gained like 150 hours.
Oh,
That
shit.
shouldn't be there, but it has like I have almost like 900 hours in that.
Damn.
Yeah, I used to play that hardcore
Legit.
back in the day.
Nah,
yeah.
he played that
He's
one.
good, huh?
Dude,
Yeah.
he'd be playing and he goes, dude, you're so good at search and destroy, you need to play with me. And I was like, this game looks like it'd piss me off.
Hey,
I
bro,
was like,
yeah.
I'm not playing this one, dude.
I played it once too, and I was like, yeah, it's ain't for me, bro.
No, yeah.
Bro, I started it up once, it crashed on me, I uninstalled it.
You said it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro, it was not for me. So I just took it off, bro. I think after that, I installed like the first Call of Duty, and I just played like zombies for a little bit. It was fun. Yeah, the first Black Ops. Which one was it? The one where you're like sitting on the chair?
Yeah, that's Black Ops 1.
So I'm not tweaking?
No, yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, my bad. First Black Ops.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it same shit now? I swear it said like Call of Duty.
It is called Duty Black Ops.
Yeah. What, bro? Whatever. You know what I mean.
Do you want to shout out anybody or anything?
Shredders.
Oh yeah,
Shredders?
shout out Shredders. Shout out my Texas Elite family, Aloha Kitchen for feeding us. If you guys could ever make it there on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Auntie Lisa cooks the meanest Hawaiian food. Like I've been to Hawaii twice, and let me tell you that she's over at the Rancher's storefront. She'll feed you up good. She fed me and him off of like back when she was a little food truck in Canyon, and we'd have to walk back and forth from the gym, and then we would stay at the gym. We would sleep at the gym. And then just wait for the next training session.
Oh,
so
shit.
yeah, she would feed us, and then like we'd be full. Like that, she makes like some crazy katsu chicken or the loco moco. Like, dude, that's
Bro, it'll
some
prime
good
you,
food,
bro.
yeah.
It'll get you ready for the training.
No,
Yeah.
100%, dude.
Oath Tattoos for sponsoring me, and then Andrew's Crop Insurance. They've helped out so much, especially Andrew's Crop Insurance. They hook it up every fight since I was an AMI, so I can't
Hey.
thank them enough.
Day ones.
Day ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.